So in this video I want to talk about David Late. Is he natural or not natural? So first of all, let me show you how I look. I'm going to give you stats. So the reason why is because we're going to compare. I'm going to compare myself to David Late. So David Late, he's 6'2", I believe, and his weight is 195. I mean, I watched his vlog with Jeff Sight, and Jeff, he asked David about his weight, and David said that he's like 195 pounds. I'm 6 feet tall, currently 200 pounds, that's 90 kilograms, somewhere there. Jeff Sight, I believe he's 6'2", 6 feet, just like me, just like I am, 6 feet tall. His current body weight, I have no idea, to be honest. I mean, in his recent vlogs, he never told us his current body weight, so I'll just have to guess, but that's whatever. So, is David Late natural or not natural? First of all, he's 6'2", very tall. His body weight 195 pounds. I would say for someone that's 6'2", 195 pounds is achievable, is naturally achievable, it's not that much. He's very lean, his body fat percentage is probably 9, 10, I don't know, but he's very lean. He has a lot of vascularity and just, you can see his abs clearly. So very lean, 195 pounds. I think that 195 pounds in kilograms, that's going to be 88 kilograms, 89. So I would say it's naturally achievable, but here's the thing. A lot of people, they think that just because they're the same height as David Late, the same body weight and the same body fat percentage, that they're going to look like him. But here's the thing. Everyone's different, we have different genetics, so obviously he has great genetics. He has a very small, narrow waist, just like Jeff Sight. I mean, you can check out his video with Jeff Sight. They both have very narrow waist, and if I have to compare them to me, I have a wider waist. My waist is not that narrow, and on top of that, they have very wide shoulders. I would say Jeff Sight has very wide shoulders, and yeah, and they're both very lean. So just because they look like that doesn't mean that I'm going to look like that, doesn't mean that you're going to look exactly like that. So things like genetics, they play a role. How wide your shoulders are, how wide or narrow your waist is, the way your muscles look, we just look different. We can be at the same body weight, the same body fat, the same height, 10 different people, and we're all going to look different. So just because someone looks like that doesn't mean that you're going to look like that, and doesn't mean that that's not naturally achievable for him. I believe David Late has been training for a very long time now. Very long time. He has that low appetite that helps him stay lean. So just because he's so lean year round, that leanness actually makes you look bigger. Even if you're not that big on camera, just without your t-shirt on, whatever, you're going to look massive, you're going to look very impressive. That's why when I get leaner and then I start eating some carbs after I finish with my fat loss cut, I look way bigger than I am. So I believe that his wide shoulders, narrow waist, his low body fat is creating that he just looks big. But I would say, if we consider that he's been training for a very long time, I mean very long time, I would say for him personally, it's naturally achievable. That's my opinion. I think that David Late is natural. I'm not sure. Only David Late knows that for sure. So I would say for him personally, that's naturally achievable. And if you have similar genetics to David Late, you have very wide shoulders, you have narrow waist genetically, and you do the things the right way, you gain enough muscle mass and then you get lean, that's naturally achievable, I believe. I mean, for me, that's naturally achievable. Keep in mind, I'm not very lean at the moment. I would say at my leanest, I will be 185, 188 pounds, maybe 190 pounds, I don't know. But for me, that's naturally achievable. I mean, take a look at my physique. I mean, obviously, if I had more narrow waist, maybe I would have looked way more impressive. But still, I'm happy with my genetics. I mean, I can't change that, so I can only work harder and improve. So I would say David Late, he's probably natural. But keep in mind, he's on YouTube, he's making money on YouTube, on social media, so only David Late knows. But I would say, when you consider for how long he's been training and his genetics and his body weight at that height, I would say he's probably natural. And also keep in mind, when you consider everything, he's obviously pumped up on these photos and his videos, so keep that in mind, that when you get a pump, you look way bigger. I mean, when I get a pump, I look like a different person. I look like I have 10 pounds more muscle mass, so keep that in mind. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, share this video please, that's going to help me a lot. Like this video and leave a comment down below. And again, thanks for watching. See you very soon.